Welcome everybody to tonight's action between Van Buren County High School and Clarkrange. We're super excited to have you all here tonight. We're going to have a busy week ahead of us. I am. Okay. We're super excited for this week's action. We're going to have 4 games ahead of us at home to end out this year. Should be a super exciting stretch. Make sure to tune into each and every broadcast you can. We're hoping to end out this year right. But make sure especially to tune in tonight as we will see our Van Buren County Eagles and Eaglettes take on Clarkrange. Stay tuned.
Mama. Oh. Oi. Oi. Am I good? Am I good? Am I good? Mom. Mama. Am I good?
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to tonight's game between Van Buren County High School and Clarkrange. At this time, out of honor and respect to our nation and flag, please stand. Gentlemen, please remove your hats for the playing of our national anthem. Tonight's starting lineup for Clarkrange. Number 22, Maddie Bush. Number 35, Casey Sells. Number 1, Addie Stowers. Number 12, Chloe Rogers. And number 55, Caddy Hopkins. And now, tonight's starting lineup for the Van Buren County Eaglettes. Number 44, Kara Mills. Number 23, Emily Allen. Number 3, Caitlin Crane. number 12, Greta Rigsby. And number 33, Layla Bolden. Zach, am I good to go? Hey, Zach, am I good? All right. Well, welcome, everybody. Welcome back as we're about to get started with our Eaglets playing Clarkrange. As I mentioned earlier, Eagles and Eaglettes have a lot of basketball ahead of them in this final week of play. 4 home games for the Eagles and Eaglettes. We're going to go and start with the first one here as Greta Rigsby will win tip-off for the Eaglettes. Bolden will take it, search, finds Allen. Allen's going to go over the top. Mills immediately inside and gets the first basket for the Eaglettes. Last time these two teams played, it did not go our Eaglettes' way, losing a tough one 52-41, as we're going to see Clarkrange go in and get their first bucket of their own. Mills and Bolden led the way for the Eaglettes, 13 and 12 respectively. And for Clarkrange, it was Sells and Rogers leading the way with 12. Both teams stayed very close in their starting lineups, as Clarkrange only played 6 of their players, and the Eaglettes only played their starters. So very close, very tough game throughout. We'll see if that trend continues tonight. As Rigsby will heave it down court to Bolden, which will be tipped away by Clarkrange. And they're going to say that Bolden touched that one, trying to recoup. So Clarkrange will get it back and see if they can take their first lead of the night. Looking around. Passes it over. Shot is inside, and it is good. So Clarkrange will take their first lead of the night. Allen being harassed mid-court. Fighting through, going inside. Mills cannot complete the pass. So Clarkrange will take right back over. Let's go and look at our starting lineups tonight as we continue to get into this game. For Clarkrange, it's number 22, Maddie Bush, Casey Sells, Addie Stowers, Chloe Rogers, and Caddy Hopkins. And for the Eaglettes, it's number 44, Kara Mills, Emily Allen, Caitlin Crane, Greta Rigsby, and Layla Bolden. As we see Clarkrange trying to set up shop down low, they'll have to pass it back out. It's Addie Stowers. And now hands it back to Rogers. Rogers going to take her time near half court. Passes over to the left. Hopkins passes it. And Crane nearly got a hand on that one, but creates the opportunity near mid-range. Does not fall for Clarkrange. Bolden harassed by 2, gets rid of it to Allen. Allen finds one. Bolden has room from the top and makes it happen. And this is just a trend that we continue to see each and every night. That Layla Bolden steps on the court. She can drain it from 3, drain it from mid-range, or drain it down low. She is just a multi-use talent, to put it frankly. On the left side, had room, but just couldn't corral the ball in time. You have to try to go up the middle. Gets free, going inside, now passes back out. Room from the top. That one's off to the right. Tries to get the putback, and Greta Rigsby, that's going to be out on her, but what a way to shut it. Correction. It appears as if that's going to be Eaglet ball. Double correction, I'm sorry. Clarkrange will take it, but nice shutdown there from Greta Rigsby to stall the Clarkrange momentum. Passes it over to the right, now back, slowing down the tempo. Sprints in action, going underneath on the left side, backs out. Looks over the top, finds one. Mills, the only one to block down low. Now gets some help from Rigsby. And looks as if the Eaglettes committed the foul on that one. One apiece for both teams. It'll be Hopkins heading the line. Hopkins to tie it. She makes it happen. With this one, she can take the lead. It's up, and it rattles in. So Clarkrange back on top in a back-and-forth game already. Crane finds Allen. Allen has a 2-on-1, down low, shots up, and it's good. Clarkrange could have had a better chance of stopping that there, but Kara Mills was down low, and she just has a presence that you have to account for on Allen to get the bucket. And they're going to call the walk, so the Van Buren County is going to get it right back. Rigsby will inbounds. Clarkrange providing pressure, but it's a 4-on-3. Only so much you can do there. As Bolden will take it. Inside, Rigsby finds it, and it rolls in. And Clarkrange is going to call timeout. And both sides are fired up tonight, especially the Eaglettes fan base. They're pumped, they're ready, because they know this is going to be quite a bit of action ahead of them throughout this week, and they're ready for whatever the team can do for them. We're going to go ahead and go over to some of my keys to success for the Eaglettes in this game. Continue fighting down low. Players like Rigsby and Mills provide lots of presence down low that has to be accounted for, as I mentioned earlier on that fast break opportunity with Mills. You just have to be able to account for them because they can just go underside, and they're very sneaky. They can get underneath you and score at any opportunity. Limit your turnovers. We've seen both for the Eaglettes and the Eagles some turnover issues in multiple games that have cost them some points and some games, to be fair. And lastly, play physical but not too physical. Eaglettes and Eagles ball is definitely rooted in physicality style, as we just saw there, but you don't want to go overboard with it, as this is going to be a long stretch of games, because it doesn't just end here with these last 4 home games. We have tournament season coming up very shortly. You got to make sure that you're playing hard and playing tough, but you're also preserving yourself, so that way you're ready, locked and loaded for what's to come. 4:32 left in the first quarter, as we're going to see a backcourt violation, and the Eaglettes will take over. As I was saying, Eaglettes currently up 9-6, 4:29 left in the first for those just joining us. Both teams equal at 1 foul apiece. Over the top, Rigsby muscles her way down, loops back inside, and they're going to foul her. She's going to the line. Appears as if Brooke Burke will be checking in the game shortly. Rigsby's shot rattles out. Burke comes in for Allen. Here's the second. Rigsby bounces it, shot up, and this one sails through. Eaglettes coming out strong. 4 points, trying to avenge that loss that we mentioned that they had against Clarkrange in Clarkrange earlier in the season. Pass over, Rigsby tried to get a hand on it, couldn't. Gets free on the screen, inside, shot, rejected, clean. And the foul is called on Clarkrange. That's their third already in this first quarter. Rigsby searching, not much there, finds Crane through the gap. Over the top to Bolden. That one was just a little bit too much, but she corrals it inside, and Bolden finishes at the rim. Searching around, finds one, Hopkins. Takes a moment, passes over the top of the key. Spins through, back to Hopkins. Thought about going for mid-range. Mills, dominant presence. Shuts it down. Rigsby has it, hands it over to Bolden. Bolden guarded heavily. Looking around. Burke inside. Rigsby spins through, just can't finish it. Clarkrange takes over. Makes Crane stutter. Plenty of room for Hopkins. She decides against it. Spins right side. Passes it back. Now Hopkins will take the shot. Bounces off the front. Bolden rebounds. Fighting for it. Gets rid of it to Rigsby. Now back to Bolden. Burke in the corner, no one's there. And that one's just a little bit short. Crane steps up. Looking around. Eaglettes spread out inside. Can't make it happen. Just couldn't get down low as much as she wanted to. Bolden. Just going to square it up from 3. Short. Mills rebounds. Gets rejected. Out to Bolden. Here she is again. Bounces out again, but Mills. And just can't get hold of it. Good effort from both Mills and Bolden there, but just couldn't finish it. From the mid-range, not going to happen. Rigsby gets the rebound. And a foul is committed. That was Sells who committed the foul. Eaglettes are pumped up. 2:12 left in the first. Your Eaglettes are up 12-6. Eaglettes also winning the foul game. Only committed 1 foul through nearly 6 minutes of action. For Clarkrange, however, it's a dire situation. They've already committed 4 fouls in just those 6 minutes of action. I think a lot of what is contributing to this Eaglettes dominance right now is they're out rebounding on both sides of the court. I've actually heard multiple fans screaming already, rebound, rebound, the Clarkrange fans that is, as they're getting already frustrated about how the Eaglettes managed to dominate down low. That was one of the keys to the game we talked about with players like Mills and even Rigsby and even Bolden, who has become a rebounding presence of her own tonight. Burke inside and finishes second chance. And we're going to see a substitution for Clarkrange. So Bush will calm us down, give us a moment to breathe before the action resumes. Now she sprints into action. Looking around. Goes left side, shot is up from 3, drains it. That's the momentum Clarkrange needed. Finds 1. Crane, surrounded by 2. And looks as if Coach Sapp called the timeout before things got too dire for Crane. You know, as the season winds down, it's important for these ladies to be able to reflect on the season. What have they been good at all year? What can they continue to improve on? Because while the regular season is important, it's just the beginning as they get into tournaments. And we know they can make a deep run as the team did last year. We'll see if they can replicate that success this season. Burke looking around, finds Crane. Has to pass it back. Has some room. It's up. Right side, no good. Clarkrange will take over. Bush motioning. Over the top, now back. Bolden and Mills there to try and stop it, and they will. Mills gets the rebound. Bolden sprinting into action now. Bolden getting surrounded. Over to Burke. Splits up that Clarkrange duo momentarily. Screen inside. Rigsby has 1 to beat. Can't make it happen. Bounces off the left side of the backboard. Now they have the fast break. No one down low, but she can't hold on to it. Clarkrange will maintain. They had a chance there to finish at the rim, but just couldn't get underneath in time because they couldn't get a hold of the ball. As we see the 3 here, but that will go. Eaglettes need to find some offense here as Clarkrange is starting to shoot their way back into the game. Under 20 seconds now in the first. Bolden gets some instructions from Coach Sapp. Burke searching. Crane over to Bolden. Burke underneath, has some room, just can't finish. Clock stops at 2.1 seconds. But Mills got fouled, so that'll give the Eaglettes a little bit of breathing room as they head into the second quarter if they can nail some of these free throws. But the story of this game has been that Clarkrange has already committed 5 fouls in a 1 quarter. Foul trouble, it seems as if it'll be something that affects them throughout the game. As we see Mills second does not fall in, fight for the ball. Rigsby can't get it up in time. Tried to fight through the contact, just couldn't get it up. So we'll head into the first quarter. Your Eaglettes are up 17-12. They're actually going to say that Rigsby got that shot. At this time, we want to thank some of our sponsors for supporting Van Buren County High School Media Club. We cannot thank them enough for their support. First off, Kubota of McMinnville. The right tractor comes from the right dealer. Equipment you can trust. Service you deserve. Van Buren County's local Kubota dealer. And A&H Custom Meat and Slaughter. We have much ranging from hamburger meat to filet mignon. Come and see us. As I said, we cannot thank our sponsors enough for their support of Van Buren County High School Media Club, making our broadcast and many new opportunities we hope to bring in the future possible. So the Eaglettes and Clarkrange will head back out. Eaglettes will be the ones taking the ball. So Bolden will start us off. Immediately passes over to Crane. Crane searching. That pass is tipped. Rigsby corrals it. Fighting through contact. Back over the top. Bolden has some room. Can't get it to her in time. Mills gets the nice bucket. It looked as if she sort of heaved it at the rim from outside, but makes it happen. Bounces off. Mills gets the rebound on the other side of the court. She is a two-way player, to put it frankly. Over the corner, Crane has plenty of room. Shots up. Too far. Bolden now, the only one stopping the fast break. And they'll get it. Just too much for the Eaglettes to handle. Bolden taking her time. Crane searching. Inside, Mills has plenty of space. That is the presence we keep talking about. Players like Mills and Rigsby are just sneaky down low. You don't see them underneath you until it's too late. As we'll see the Clarkrange three here. Bounces off the front. Bolden recovers. Bolden sprints. Searching. Doesn't look like there's much there. She'll have to give up on the fast break. Rigsby fighting through. Just off to the left. Had good moves there, just couldn't complete it. As we'll see Mills commit the foul. That's the Eaglettes' second. And Allen coming back in for Rigsby. So Bush will take it. Over, left side, gets underneath Mills, puts it up, and looks as if the Eaglettes committed the penalty on that one. So Hopkins will head to the line. Hopkins takes her time. Puts it up, goes through cleanly. 21-15 now. Your Eaglettes still lead by 6. Second shot, bounces out. Bolden now. Allen, Crane back out. Allen has room, decides to go inside, now back out to Crane. Just passing it around, trying to find the opening. Burke has a little bit of one. Sides against it. Bolden now finds Crane. There's the opening they were looking for. Just rolls off, but Burke recovers. Great play from her. Oh, but it's tipped. The pass is tipped. No one to beat. And they'll get that one. Lead down to 4. Coach Sapp doesn't like what he's seeing. Going to call a timeout. If you're just joining us, your Eaglettes up 21-17 over Clarkrange. But Clarkrange is charging, has some offensive pressure they're providing, and look to continue closing this gap in the last 5 minutes and 50 seconds of this second quarter. Eaglettes have mostly stayed cleaner than Clarkrange, although they have committed 2 early fouls in this second quarter. We'll see if they can force Clarkrange to go into bonus territory. So Allen will take it in. She'll be the one taking it up the court for the Eaglettes. She's guarded by Hopkins. Crane. That pass to Burke is tipped. Fast break. 3-on-1. And the and-one opportunity. Bolden just got behind the ball there, and Crane tried to come down and shut it down, but she was just too far behind to catch up. Commits the foul. That is the Eaglettes' 4th of this first half. They're catching up to Clarkrange quite quickly with this momentum. And that'll make it a 1-point game, so just like that, the advantage the Eaglettes have quickly disappearing. Rigsby, that pass goes behind her. Fast break opportunity once again. Crane's the only one to stop. It's in. And Clarkrange has taken the lead in quick and flashy fashion. Eaglettes need to stop turning over the ball. That's one of the keys we talked about. Rigsby gonna get fouled as she went up. That will be the 6th committed for Clarkrange. Rigsby to try and take the lead back for her team. Shot is up and will go through. Tie game. Let's see about the second. And that one bounces off the top. Quick offense here from Clarkrange, trying to wear down the Eaglettes. Bolden had a chance of that one, just couldn't see it as she was looking the other way. Just gonna shoot over Bolden and drains it. Strong play there from Bush, just shot right over Bolden. Eaglettes need to find some offensive pressure to match what Clarkrange is cooking. Bolden motions. Taking her time. Allen, that passes it right to Hopkins. Crane once again the only one to stop. This time though, it doesn't go the Clarkrange way. Now Allen on the fast break. Allen going through. Has the momentum. Over to Bolden. Just couldn't finish it. Could have been a great play there. Fast break once again. Bolden tops at 3. These girls are going to need a water break for sure after all this. So many fast breaks you can barely count them all. As we'll see, the 3 here bounces off. Another 3. That one's going to bounce off as well. This time Rigsby gets it. Ball fought for, but it'll still be Eaglettes' ball. Allen searching. Over to Burke. Burke stays inside. Just couldn't finish. Looked as if she almost stepped outside, out of bounds there. Managed to stay inside, but just couldn't finish at the rim. Didn't have the presence she needed. Shot is up from just beyond the arc. Excuse me, just inside the arc. It'll go. Eaglettes now down 5. The struggling streak continues. Eaglets need some offense here and now. Bolden corrals it. Crane. Now Allen, shot up from 3. Just rattles out. Burke fought for the ball, couldn't get it. And the Eaglets will take back over after a miscommunication on Clarkrange's part. 3:08 left in this first half. Allen searching around. Gets rid of it to Rigsby. Crane heaves it back over the top. Has time. Nice pass there. Rigsby. And they're going to get called. Rigsby is going to get called for the walk on that pass to Bolden. Mills comes in for Rigsby. Hopefully she can provide the offensive spark that the Eaglets are lacking right now. Bush searching. Gets the screen. Right side. Puts it up. No good. Easy rebound for Allen. Loses the ball. And Clarkrange has it right back. Eaglets need to find some points if they want to have the momentum going into the second half. Bush searching. Gets it over the left side. Hopkins takes her time. Has plenty of room. Bolden gets a hand on it. Unfortunately, that's going to stay Clarkrange ball, but nice heads-up play there from Bolden to get in there and force the contact. Tough defense from the Eagles being provided. And this time Hopkins will shoot. Puts it up, no good. Bolden gets the rebound. Oh, but she trips trying to get it. And just like that, Clarkrange will maintain. Looking around. Hopkins searching for some friends. Everyone's pretty tightly guarded. Now she gets the movement she needs. Bush, that pass is a little bit off. Allen pounces on it. Inside, can she get through Mills? Doesn't look like she will. Back out. Hopkins sprints in. Just off the front. Eaglets fight for it. It'll be Eaglets ball. It looks as if the Eaglets will finally get that opportunity back they need to start evening up this game. Searching around. Crane over to Bolden. Allen can't find much. Burke has some room. Out to Crane. Now out to Allen. Crane finds Bolden, who is going to get over to the left side. Now Burke has room inside. Just can't finish it despite the room she had. Under a minute now. Can Clarkrange expand on their lead, or the Eaglettes shut it down and get themselves some momentum heading into the break? You know, ever since we talked about the foul trouble that Clarkrange found themselves early, committing 5 fouls in the first quarter, they've really stayed clean. Only 1 foul committed in this second quarter of action. So they've stayed out of foul trouble for the most part. They're just trying to run down the clock, continue having the advantage that they have now. Don't let the Eaglets get the ball back and get some momentum going into the break. Hopkins now goes inside over Rigsby, bounces off. Can they get the rebound? Clarkrange will. Under 10 seconds. Ball's loose. Allen has it. Looking around, just gonna shoot it. And it doesn't go. So, despite their fighting, Eaglets will go into the break down 5, but they'll look to recover and avenge themselves from the last time these two teams played in Clarkrange. 27-22. We'll be back after halftime. Well, welcome back, everybody, to our second half action here between the Van Buren County Eaglets and Clarkrange. Our Eaglets are currently down 22-27, but no lead is permanent. Eaglets look to close that gap as we continue through the rest of this half. So we're going to go get started back with our action here as Rogers will inbounds it for Clarkrange. Inside, that pass is immediately intercepted by Mills. Rigsby will take it down low, 1-on-2. And they're going to call a block on Clarkrange. Rogers is the one called for it, so Rigsby will head to the line and have the first chance to put points on the board in our second half. Shot is up and goes through cleanly and quickly for her second. That one also very clean, so immediately, thanks to some help from Rigsby, the Eaglets will close it down to 3. Crane steps up to defend. Guarding Bush. Launches it over with one hand. Allen getting below, nice and close and personal. Going through contact is Crane through the screen. Hopkins baits Mills, goes inside, draws contact. So Hopkins will also take a trip to the line. That first one will bounce out. We'll see what she can do on her second. Quick substitution here for Clarkrange. That is Rogers checking out of the game. Second shot just bounces out as well. Rigsby fights for the ball, but Clarkrange recovers. Guarded by Rigsby. Steps out. Now going to take the three. Bounces off the front. Mills takes the rebound. Now Bolden on the fast break. Has Crane to help. Just going to square up from the mid-range and makes it happen. Down to 1 is the gap. Over on the left side. Looking around. Hopkins passes it over to Sells. Sells spinning around. And they're going to say she stepped out. Eaglets here with a chance to take the lead back. They lost about halfway through the second quarter. Allen looking around, finds Crane. Crane guarded closely. Rigsby goes inside and puts it up. Eaglets have the lead back and have done it in quick fashion. They have come out firing, but 3-shot is up. Won't go. Recovered by Clarkrange. Hopkins loses the ball, passes it over. Backs out to the 3. Now back out, has some separation. Hopkins will square up. No go. Mills can't recover. Bolden the guard, and that one's going to fall short as well. It appears as if she stepped out, and Clarkrange is going to call a timeout after a disastrous start for them. For the Eagles, the start to this second half couldn't have went any better, closing down that 5-point gap in quick fashion. 6 points unanswered to start out the half. 28-27, your Eaglettes are up. So both teams will come out of the break. For Clarkrange, they'll look to try and slow down some of this Eaglettes pressure that has been applied quickly, swiftly, to put it frankly, to start out this half. Some of our first half notes for the Eaglettes was they needed to stop a lot of those Clarkrange fast breaks off of turnovers and get aggressive on offense. They have accomplished both of those things quite efficiently so far. We'll see if they continue to do that. A lot of that is contributing to the Eaglettes clawing their way back into this game. Allen has room from three. Shot is up. Bounces off the front. Hopkins takes it. Over the corner, no one's there. And can't make it happen, spins out. Rigsby fights for it. And Clarkrange will get called for the foul. And in a close game like this, little things like that will start to add up. Those two fouls may not seem detrimental as of now, but as we continue to go through this game, stuff like that can really start to wear on you. Allen looking. Rigsby fights through. Crane in the right side, and it's good. Crane gives the Eaglettes a 4-point lead. Right side. Thinks about shooting at the sides against it. We might see another corner shot here. She'll back out of the corner. Hopkins hands it off. Knowing the guard, Allen trying to get her hands up, and that one does not go. Bolden now, fast break. Has some friends down low, and that goes. Allen on the fast break. Beautiful pass, beautiful finishing. All around great play from your Eaglettes. Not gonna go, fight for the ball. Clarkrange will take it. Hopkins, another three, no good. Rigsby takes it. Bolden going fast. Doesn't have much help though. Gets taken from behind. Bolden over the top. Fights through. And she got fouled. Eaglettes continue to build up their advantage, and there's been no stopping the Eaglettes to start out this half. They have scored 11 compared to Clarkrange's 1. And that one's going to get tipped free. Allen didn't pursue the ball. From three, shot is up. That's short. Nothing but air on that one. Bolden has some friends. Allen, that pass is going to go sailing over. So after that unfortunate mistake by the Eaglettes, Clarkrange will try to slow down and take advantage. Get this game back under their control. They decide the tempo as they go to the corner for the three. This time it'll go. Lead back down to 3 for the Eaglettes. Bolden motions. Rigsby, and she gets called for the walk there. Started to look around to see how she could spin through, but didn't realize that she stepped as she did it. And mistakes like that could let Clarkrange take this lead back. As we'll see Bush take it up once again. Bush gets some instruction. Now looks. She motions. Hopkins. Tough defense there from Crane. That's the type of play you love to see if you're a coach. Coach Sapp is loving that. Just getting in there, fighting for every inch, not giving your opponent an inch or any room to breathe on the court. That is a winning style of basketball. Spinning through, Hopkins puts it up. Rigsby's right there to take it. It's like it was passed right to her. Allen, one behind her, going through, puts it just off the right side. Mills with the putback. Kara Mills, the putback machine. The story continues. Her development this season has been truly great as she has developed into one of the best putback machines and rebounders you'll see in this day and age. Shot is up from the three, and it'll go. Clarkrange finding their rhythm. Little by little, shots like that will start to eat into the Eaglettes no matter what they do. Rigsby swarm and loses it. Stowers puts it behind herself, goes up, no good. Bold with the rebound. Fighting through traffic, weaving, dodging through, going up, no good, couldn't get the angle. Mills takes it, and she's gonna get fouled. Similar to the first quarter, Clarkrange has already committed 4 fouls in this third quarter, as we'll see a substitution here. Stowers will come out, Sells come in. Bolden over the top. Mills takes it, pass intended for Rigsby, I believe. Allen recovers after the ball was tipped. Bolden taking her time. 1:30 left in the third quarter. And Coach Sapp, not liking what he sees, calls timeout, tries to talk his team through it. Regardless, Eaglettes can't complain about the third quarter they have had so far, have come out firing, and while that gap that they created has started to slowly dwindle down, no matter what you believe, you can't say this has been a bad quarter for them. That being said, if you're Coach Sapp, you're always looking to improve, especially as we get closer and closer to that tournament time. We always talk about tournaments. It's when everything has to slow down and you have to clutch up every little aspect. Has to be a certainty. So both teams will come out of the break. Bold will be the one to throw it in. Eaglettes with a very balanced looking lineup, as we're going to see a little bit of a break here. Discussion from the scoring table. Teams will both take another chance to regroup and re-strategize. And we'd like to use this time while we're here to thank our sponsors of Van Buren County High School Media Club. We cannot thank them enough for providing support to our club and making these broadcasts and so many more opportunities possible. Kubota of McMinnville, the right tractor comes from the right dealer. Equipment you can trust and service you deserve, Van Buren County's local Kubota dealer. And of course, A&H Custom Meat and Slaughter. We have anything ranging from hamburger meat to filet mignon. Come and see us. Once again, we'd like to thank our sponsors for their support of Van Buren County High School Media Club. We'll take a quick break here as they try to discuss correction. It looks as if they've got it sorted. Well, it appears as if they're having issues with the clock that were resolved. So we will get back into this game. Eaglettes will head out in the same formation, kind of a square formation there on the inbounds. Bolden finds Rigsby. Bolden over the top, deep pass. Rigsby fighting through, Crane in the corner. And contact is created. 5 fouls in a quarter Fouls have not been Clarkrange's friend. As we saw that he tried to go and fight for that ball, create the fast break, just couldn't make it happen. Rigsby gets rid of the ball. Rigsby spins through, back out. Bolden over the top. Mills, no one to beat. Mills makes it happen. Mills just has an innate ability to give herself some separation down low and put the ball up in the rim. Gets underneath, but Rigsby's there to shut it down. Shot is up. Bounces off. Bolden gets the rebound. Bolden going fast. Crane back to Bolden. Clarkrange with physical defense. Fast break. Can Bolden get there? And she makes a miss, but they'll get the putback. Eaglettes working fast now. Both teams going fast and physical. Under 5 seconds. Bolden searching. Just gonna have to heave it at the rim. Can't make it happen. Coach Sapp trying to motivate his team. Not what the final shot they were looking for as we head into the fourth quarter. Regardless though, can't be something that you let yourself get down about. Always look to improve and regroup. Let your flaws become your strengths. So we will head into this fourth quarter. Your Eaglettes hold a close but fierce 37-35 lead. And we thought it might be the case in the first half. Looks as if there's a great chance of it being in the second half. That foul trouble for Clarkrange could be a deciding factor. They've committed 5 fouls in the third quarter. Eaglettes, once again, just like the first quarter, stayed clean with 1. So it'll be Crane, Bolden, Mills, Rigsby, and Allen. The lineup coming out for the fourth quarter for your Van Buren County Eaglettes. Bolden to start us off. Gets it way to Allen. Allen finds Bolden. Bolden has some separation. Mills down low. Mills puts it up and scores. Kara Mills, like we talked about, just that innate ability to find the basket. Has some room. Goes back out. Shot is up. Goes through cleanly. It's Sells who makes it happen. Eaglettes keep trying to pull away, but every time Clarkrange finds a way to stay in it. When will the breaking point happen? Bolden heaves it over. Crane has room. Mills can't get a hold of it. Mills loses it. Clarkrange to take the lead, going in fast. Rigsby can't get there. It falls out. They couldn't make it happen. Bolden's gonna go, 4-3. It's off. Rigsby puts it back, gets fouled. Eaglettes 1 away from bonus. But that's not even what's important right now, as those extra free throws we were talking about, one of them's about to happen right here. Greta Rigsby can widen this gap for her team. Rigsby puts it up. Goes clean once again. Substitution for Clarkrange. It's Hopkins coming out. Rigsby to make it a 3-point game. It goes. So Eaglettes, 6:52 left in the fourth. Shot is up. No one around to stop it. Rigsby gets the rebound. Eaglettes got to go. They get across half court. Allen. And she's going to get called for the double dribble. Going fast. No one in the corner to stop it. It bounces off. Shot is up once again. It won't go. And we appear as we go down the court. Bolden puts it in. It appears we have a quick timeout here. Always something to consider, the physical nature of the game. Great to see him get up though, and we'll continue with this game right now as your Eaglets will fight through. 5-point lead after the Bolden make. Shot is up from 3. This time it'll go. The Eaglets need to clamp up on defense. They keep allowing those wide open shots happen, and just like then, at some point those shots are going to go through. Crane over Allen. Allen for 3. Allen, it doesn't go. Crane fights for it. She stops the fast break. Inside, Rigsby with the rejection. Colonel Rigsby says, not today. What a stop. That's the type of play you want to see if you're Coach Sapp. Bolden over the top to Allen. Crane. Allen once again with room on the left side. Won't go. Mills, they'll maintain the ball as Mills had that ball plucked away and sent outside. Bolden finds Allen. Allen looks to pass. Rigsby going through contact. 3 underneath. She just couldn't handle the presence down low. Bolden motioning. Once again free for the 3. It's short. Rigsby with the rebound. Tensions rising. Feels like this game could go either way right now. And it's free. They're going. Bolden don't want to beat. Bolden has to commit the penalty. That's the second foul for the Eaglettes. She gets free. Shot up from the corner once again. It's over. Mills fights. Physical nature. Bolden goes fast. Bolden, no look pass. Now they'll pass it around. Hot potato. Bolden way over to Crane. Just back and forth, back and forth. They gotta find the perfect pass. They gotta find the opening. Game has been tense for too long. There needs to be the alleviation. And that is the 7th foul committed by Clarkrange in this half. So the Eaglettes may be seeing just some extra trips to the line, and that could be the breaking point that finally undoes this tension. Allen's shot spins out. Mills recovers. Mills can't get it. Rigsby, she'll put it in. The Eaglettes are the masters of the second chance opportunity, or in that case, third chance. Shot up from 3. It goes. Lead down to 1. Clarkrange recovers. Shot is up. It's off. Bolden going quickly. And Bolden got fouled and technical called on the Clarkrange sideline. Mayhem erupting. So Bolden's gonna have quite a few opportunities here to give her team the advantage they need. Things are getting heated. Bolden's shot, it goes. lead up to 2, 46-44, 3:41 in the fourth. The second bounces off the front and goes in. So Bolden once again puts it in, 3 for 3, and she's gonna get one more. Shot up, 4-4-4. Layla Bolden has ice in her veins. A lot of disagreement from the Clarkrange sideline there. And we'll see a little bit of discussion here. We'll see if they can sort things out here. Your Eaglettes currently lead 49-44 if you're just joining us. That 5-point lead is holding steady. Eaglettes still want to expand on it though. It's getting loud in here. We'll see what the Eaglettes can do. Over the top, Allen has room. Rigsby searching, over to Allen. Mills gonna fight through, loses the ball. Fight for it. It's gonna be cool. Discussion. Calls like this can make or break the game. Timeout while the two sides discuss. And based off of the reactions from the Clarkrange girls, something did not go their way. It appears as if the Eaglettes won that tussle. This crowd is erupting. Just a reminder that this is by far not the end of our action this week. We'll mention it once again. Eaglettes and Eagles have 4 home games this week before we head into tournament season. Should be exciting. We hope that you'll join us for all of our last broadcasts this season. It's been a great one, and we're hoping this week we'll end it on a bang. So Bolden will inbound. So Bolden will inbounds here. Allen will take it. Bolden searching. Eaglettes look to close out this game with the win. This would be the first time in 22 years that the Eaglettes have beaten Clarkrange. Would be a huge victory for them. Bolden fights for it. And Clarkrange called for the foul. That is their 10th committed in this second half. Bolden will go to the line to try and extend this lead. Can she make it 5 for 5 in this recent stretch from the line? She does. Can she make it 6 for 6? The ice in her veins. Will it maintain? Yes. Bolden makes it happen. 7-point lead. Under 3 minutes. Clarkrange looking for the perfect opportunity, but they got to go fast. Hopkins sprints in, makes it a 5-point game. 51-46 over the top to Rigsby. Rigsby gets away to Allen. Allen surrounded by 3. Spins around, goes back over the top. Eaglets look to wind down the clock. Clarkrange can't commit too many fouls. They've already committed 10. They're just going to pass it back and forth. Allen going to go inside. Mills gets it away. And it appears as if penalty was committed by the Eaglettes. So that will give Clarkrange new life. Going inside, back out. Allen closes in hard. Hopkins from 3. No! They'll get the rebound. They're taking their time. Under 2 minutes now. Hopkins backs out. Shot is up from 3. No good. And it gets stuck on the top of the backboard. Can this game get any crazier? If you did not hear us the first time, momentum and excitement is high in here, as this would be the first time in 22 years that the Eaglets would beat Clarkrange. And this might be their best chance yet. Eaglet's going to stack up on the inbounds. Substitution here. Rogers comes out. Rigsby looking. Rigsby's got to get rid of it. She gets away to Crane. Crane fights for it. And foul is committed. Crane's going to the line to try and make it a 7-point game. Crane taking her time. It's up. It's short. Rogers back into the game. Quick substitution. Crane takes a breath. And here's the second to make it a 6-point game. Puts it up. It goes through. Clarkrange now sprints into action. They gotta go fast. They motion. It's Bush. Passing it over to Sells. Stowers. Shot over the top. It goes! It's a 3-point game. Allen. Fighting through. Fight for the ball. It's Clarkrange ball. Despite the fouls, despite the tension, Clarkrange find themselves only down by 3. Our Eaglets look to close out this one. Tough game throughout. Fighting back and forth, no one really getting the edge. Bolden takes it. Bolden on the fast break. Bolden shot, and it's in! Under a minute. Layla Bolden clutches up for the Eaglettes. Hopkins from 3. No go. Fight for the ball. And Crane gets called for the walk. While fighting for the ball, Caitlin Crane got called for the walk. Timeout is called. .43 seconds on the dot left in what has been an incredible game. And make sure when this one is over, not to go anywhere, because we still got some boys action right on our way. The chant of the Eagles is loud. It's roaring. Everyone is fired up. If this game is this fired up and this exciting, I can't wait to see what the rest of this week entails. So they'll come out of the break. It will be Allen, Rigsby, Bolden, Mills, and Crane once again for the Eaglettes. Only a 2-possession game. Bush looking, gets it over to Hopkins. Hopkins from beyond the arc. No go. Mills recovers. And that pass is intercepted. No, Bolden will take it. Chaos ensues. Allen gets rid of it to Bolden. Bolden, and she's going to get fouled. Bolden's going to head to the line. Now, I don't know a lot about basketball, but to me, of all the people on the court to foul, that might have been the worst one, as Bolden has been lights out from the free throw line in this fourth quarter. I believe she is 7 for 7. Two substitutions for Clarkrange. We're now under 30 seconds. This game is slowed to a halt on the clock, but the fast-paced nature remains. Here we go. Bolden to make it 8. 8 for 8 in the fourth quarter. Can she make it 9? Does the streak continue? It does. Eaglettes up by 7. Lots of contact there. Tough defense from the Eaglettes. Here we go. Inside over Rigsby. No good. Bolden rebound. Bolden going fast. Here we go. Bolden down low. Gets rid of it to Allen. Allen loses the ball. And it's backcourt. But it's 4.7 seconds left. Hardly even matters. Eaglettes up by 7. Under 5 seconds left. Clarkrange is going to need a miracle of all miracles. Just going to shoot it away. Doesn't matter. Your Eaglettes have beaten Clarkrange. What a game. I don't think I've seen a game quite like that in quite a while this season. Eaglettes and Clarkrange kept it close throughout, but in the end, it was your Eaglettes coming out on top 56-49. Don't go anywhere. We're about to get into some boys action. Well, welcome back, everybody, to tonight's action between Van Buren County and Clarkrange. We just saw our Eaglettes take a nice 7-point win over Clarkrange. In a moment, we'll get to see some boys action. Stay tuned. All right, everybody, time to get into our boys' action. Tip-off is imminent. Everyone is fired up to see your Van Buren County Eagles take on Clarkrange. Here we go, tip-off. Ethan McCoy wins it for the Eagles. McCoy in the corner, looking around, getting swarmed. Shot, no good. Clarkrange will take over. So they'll walk it up. We'll go ahead and get into some of our keys to success for tonight for your Van Buren County Eagles. First off, spread out the offense as usual. That has been one of the keys that the Eagles have found to success each and every night, is spreading out the offense and making sure that they give everyone the opportunity. Don't get in your own way, as in don't make those mistakes that can cost you, just those unnecessary mistakes. We've seen the Eagles, when they can play up to their own ability, they are near unstoppable, but a lot of times they'll commit unnecessary mistakes that can cost them games. They need to limit those tonight. And lastly, stay strong. It's going to be a long, last little stretch here of the season throughout this final week. as we see Clarkrange go up, and that does not go. But that is our keys to success for your Eagles tonight. Last time these two teams played, as we see Clarkrange take over, Garen Lewis led your Eagles with scoring with 21, Scoggins with 14, all in the second half. And for Clarkrange, they had Swallows leading them with 15 in an Eagles win 66-53. We'll see if the Eagles can replicate that success tonight. Inside, looking around, shot is up from the corner, bounces out, but Scoggins takes it. Scoggins over the top, Lawson just couldn't get there. Stops on a dime, looks around. Takes time. Guarded closely by Lewis. Now they have a free shot. It's up and it's good. First points of the night. Lewis takes it down court quickly, swiftly in the corner. Lawson fakes underneath. Has no one to beat. Can't make it happen. So, after getting fouled, Lawson will head to the line. 2 shots are coming up. He makes the first one. That gives the Eagles their first points of the night. So Lawson, here's his second. Shot is up, and it is good. Looking around, stops on a dime. Over the top. In the corner, all by himself. Shot up, and it's over the rim. And that ball was intercepted. Ryan Wheeler couldn't get to it, but they're going to say he stepped out. So Eagles will take right back over. So Lewis will take it for the Eagles. Lewis going in, stops. McCoy has it. McCoy inside and puts it in. So McCoy will try to get the and one here, put his team up 2. McCoy's shot rolls off. Over. Has some room, going inside, goes back out, shot up, no good. McCoy fights for it. Nice rebound from him. Hands it off to Lewis. Lewis gets bodied there, tough defense. And looks as if Clarkrange gets called for the foul. That is already their third. That was the theme we saw in the ladies' action tonight. They committed 5 fouls in 2 separate quarters. Looks as if the boys will also have that issue. Puts it in to his teammate. Now sprints in action. Too much to handle. Going in. Lawson tips it free. McCoy fights for it. They'll maintain. Now space inside. Called for the foul. So that is the Eagles' first foul committed. First trip to the line tonight. This one will be Beatty. Shot is up. Bounces off the front. Second to tie the game up. It goes. Lewis over to McCoy. McCoy backs out now. That pass to Lewis was off. Fast break. No one to beat. Going in. Easy points. Gives Clarkrange the lead. McCoy backs out. Brady tough there. Barely able to hold on to the ball. Lewis in the corner. It's short. Lewis gets it again. Spins out. Now looks around. Not much there. Gets rid of it to Lawson. Lawson tries to go in on that right side. Not much there. Free shot from 3. It's in. That gives the Eagles the lead right back, at least momentarily. Shot is up. It bounces off. Wheeler now. Ryan Wheeler sprinting down court. Back and forth, back and forth. Gets rid of it. That pass is tipped off. McCoy is the only one there to stop it. And it's in. So Clarkrange will take the lead right back. Lewis stops near midcourt. He backs out. Over. Frady has room. Frady in the corner. It's in again. Frady with 2 threes in quick fashion. Looking around. Finds one at the top of the key. 3 around. They're going to shoot from the corner. It's going to roll off. Wheeler looking for a man who's open. Not much there. Going to go fight inside. Plants his feet. And gets the and one opportunity. He's headed to the line to make it a 3-point play. So Wheeler, to make it a 3-point play, give his team the 5-point lead. And that happens. Looking around. Lewis trying to get a piece of that one. Shot is up from the freedom from Lewis. Doesn't go. Lewis corrals the ball. Tough pass there. Fighting on that right side. Spinning through underneath. Gets rejected. McCoy fights for it. Despite the fight, Clarkrange takes over. Under 2 minutes in the first. 13-8 if you're just joining us. Gets it past Lewis. And it appears as if Lewis got a piece of that ball, but not the piece he needed. Lots of substitutions here. We're going to see Wheeler, Scoggins, Lowry, Grissom, and Sullivan in the game. Tough defense from Grissom. Sullivan steps up. The screen's there. Doesn't work. Sullivan trying to shut it down. Scoggins goes over the top. Gets too aggressive. Wheeler fights through. Foul is committed. That is the 5th foul already. In the 2 games Clarkrange has played, they have committed plenty of fouls. Although I don't believe that one, I believe, correction, that one was not a foul. Scoggins over the top to Lowry. Scoggins fakes. Footwork being implemented. Grissom motioning. Gets it away to Lowry. Scoggins over to Wheeler. Nice pass. Wheeler's shot is off. Scoggins recovers. Can't back his man down. Has to back out instead. Gets it away. Beautiful pass to Grissom. Grissom over to Wheeler. Wheeler fighting through. Puts it and he got a piece of it. Clarkrange got a piece of it. Under a minute. Sharp passes, efficient, inside, rolls off. Looks like he had something there. Wheeler going in fast. Spins out of it. Spinning once again. Over Lowry. Wheeler gets back hold of it. Under 20 seconds now. Looks like they're going to try to wind down the clock before the end of this first. Under 10 seconds. We hear the countdown. Grissom going in. Sullivan can't get a hold of it. And he tries to tip it free. Sullivan just unable to get a hold of that one. Clarkrange will have one last opportunity to try and start evening up this score before the end of the first. Going fast and gets it off, but it goes way over. Your Eagles exit the first up confidently, 13-8. This time we want to thank our sponsors of Van Buren County High School Media Club. Cannot do what we do without their support. Kubota of McMinnville, Van Buren's local Kubota dealer. Equipment you can trust and service you deserve. A&H Custom Meat and Slaughter. We have lots of variety ranging from hamburger meat to filet mignon. Come and see us. Once again, we want to thank our sponsors for their support. Let's look back on our keys to success that we established early in the first. The spread offense has definitely been implemented to quite decent effect, but this has been quite a defensive game so far between the two teams. We'll see if that stalemate is broken. The Eagles, for the most part, have been able to stay out of their own way and play efficient, clean ball. And they've definitely stayed strong, stayed physical, but stayed clean, as they've only committed one foul and Clarkrange's 4. Eagles look to improve as we start out this second quarter. Lewis tried to get a piece of that one. And fight for the ball. Grissom down low. And appears as if the Eagles will take it. So Lewis will take it up the court for the Eagles. Lewis sprinting into action. Over to Scoggins. Scoggins searching. Needs to find some movement. Gets the screen. Over to Frady. Frady is a little bit stuck. Has to get rid of it to Lewis. Over the top. And that one's going Clarkrange's way. We talked about trying to limit those self-mistakes there. Lewis's pass was just a little bit over where it needed to be to Lawson, and as a result, Eagles commit the turnover. Fight for the ball, and Lawson, good attempt there, but he makes contact. That's the second foul committed by the Eagles. Snaps it into action, over. Going inside, off the foot of Scoggins. So, Clarkrange will get another chance. Looking around, has to get rid of it. Going in. What a play. Through all the Eagles defenders down low, manages to go up and make it happen. No look pass over to Frady. It's good. His third three of the night. He has more than half of the Eagles' points. Tough defense there from Frady. That one goes sky high, but it'll stay Clarkrange's ball. So they'll pass it in. Has room on the left side. Corner and makes Scoggins go flying, but Scoggins will recover. Defense stays sharp, stays disciplined, gets it away. Underneath, has room, and it just rolls in. Lewis searching. Gets it away to Scoggins. Scoggins swarmed. Scoggins fighting through the contact. And that pass just goes sailing away, but it was tipped by Clarkrange. So Frady will inbound it. Frady way over to Scoggins. Lewis guarded by 2, now 1 steps away. Frady gets rid of it to Lawson, just barely, puts it up. Nice play from Lawson, physical, and makes it happen. Eagles up by 6. Eagles, wherever Clarkrange goes, they're right there to put the pressure on, but foul is committed. So Clarkrange will head to the line. That will be Beatty going for 2. The first one bounces off the front. We'll see if he makes the second happen. McCoy is back into the game. He'll be replacing Lawson. Beatty's second will go. Scoggins moving quickly. Crosses over. Now spins through. Finds Grissom. Grissom. And that pass just goes right to Clarkrange. Heaves it over with one hand. Now back. Goes inside. Now back out. Quick, sharp passes has been Clarkrange's name of the game. Diving for the ball is Lewis, but it creates the opportunity. 4-on-3, shot is up, it goes. Clarkrange is fired up after that one. They have narrowed this gap back down to 2. Eagles need to make sure they're limiting those mistakes. Obviously, you want to play physical and try to fight for every inch on the court. But in that case, it cost the Eagles as it created the 4-on-3 advantage for Clarkrange, and they went in there and got the 3 they so desired. 5:16 left in the first half. Your Eagles are up 18-16. So Lewis will walk it up the court, accompanied by Frady. Frady just gonna go for it. That one rattles out. Clarkrange looks to slow down the tempo. Eagles are all about speed and efficiency. Clarkrange looks like as if they want to contrast that. Back out, looking. Shot is up from the 3. It goes. The efficiency beyond the arc from Clarkrange has been mind-blowing. And Coach Sullivan not liking what he's seeing. He wants his team to stay close and stay physical no matter what. Don't give your opponent any chance. If you lose, it's because your opponent outplayed you, not because you gave them the opportunity. That is Coach Sullivan's brand of basketball. So Lewis will try to help his team get out of the deficit here. Lewis going in, spins it around, and just rattles off the front. Wheeler gets the rebound. Wheeler gets it away. Frady over the top to McCoy. McCoy on the left side. And is going to get called for the foul. Clarkrange is. That's their 5th. Frady over to Lewis. Now back to Frady. Wheeler searching. McCoy has room and makes it. Down low presence is McCoy. Looking around on the mid-range side, going up from the right. Can't make it happen, but they get the rebound now. They'll try from the left. Bounces off as well. Fight for the ball is won by McCoy. McCoy will be the one to take it up the court. Bounces over to Scoggins. Scoggins going in, just gonna put it up. And Wheeler can't win that exchange. Coach Sullivan motioning to his team. Looks like they'll try to swap it up. Lewis steps up. Now getting doubled. They'll pass it back and forth and back and forth. As we said, they've started to slow down this tempo, and he's going to get called for the walk. Now here's the Eagles' opportunity. Lewis gets it over. Shooting over him. Can't make it happen. Lewis steps up near midcourt. Searching around now, back. They'll take their time. Eagles with their hands up. Just trying to find the opening. Going in. Rejected by McCoy. He shut that one down from behind. Wheeler looking. Wheeler loses it. McCoy falls on it. Fight for the ball. It's free. And Wheeler sends that one to the stratosphere. I don't believe it. Ryan Wheeler just massacred a basketball. Somebody call the police because that basketball is dead as we see the fight for the ball won by Scoggins. I may be over-dramatizing this, but what a play. Ryan Wheeler just said, no sir, not today. As Lewis searches around, gets it over to Frady with the bounce pass. He's going to get fouled. Sixth foul committed by Clarkrange. So Frady will head to the line to try and expand on this lead. We've seen a stalemate on the scoreboard as of recent. Although Frady will free us from that stalemate, he'll make it a 2-point game. Frady's shot goes in clean, and Sullivan will check in for him. Just taking their time, walking it up. Looking around, passing it back. 1:46 left in the second. If you're just joining us, Eagles tip it free. They currently lead by 3. Shot is up. Scoggins takes it, going fast, crisscrossing the court. Grissom has room. Grissom makes it happen. That is a 6-point lead for your Eagles. Just continuing to try and control the tempo, but I don't know how much you can control the tempo when you're down by 6. Rejected by McCoy, although Clarkrange will recover, and foul, and the one soon to follow. Lowry coming into the game for Lewis. Puts it up, gets the 3-point play. Scoggins over Grissom. That pass goes behind him. It appeared as if Scoggins was trying to pass it over to Grissom. Well, that's definitely what was happening, but it was tipped away. Pass might have been a little bit behind him. As we'll see Sullivan run over and take it. Sullivan searching, And that pass is off. Scoggins couldn't get to that pass, just a little bit off from Sullivan. Passing it back and forth, under a minute. Trying to tie this game or at least close the gap. They will close the gap. Now it is a 1-point game. Both games against Clarkrange tonight have been very close, very personal. Grissom has it. Stepping back and forth, crossing the court. Heaves it over to Lowry. Double teamed in the corner. And Clarkrange called for the foul. That's their 7th, so Lowry will head to the line to extend the lead. Lewis is checking back into the game. He'll replace Scoggins. Lowry makes the 3-point play. Gets the first. We'll see if he can put the second in here. Just bounces off the front. 2-point lead. Clarkrange to equalize. The Buffaloes. Crossing back and forth. Pass goes low. Grissom dives for it. Sullivan with the tough defense, and he's going to get called for the foul. .5 seconds on the clock. Can the Buffaloes make something happen before we head into halftime? Goes down low. Nice play by Lowry there to go in and get physical and shut that opportunity down. Your Eagles enter the half up 26-24. Stay tuned. Welcome back, everybody, to our second half action here between the Van Buren County Eagles and Clarkrange. Your Eagles currently lead in a close one, 24-26. We'll see if the Eagles can maintain as they did in the first matchup between these two teams in Clarkrange. Let's check out some of those first half stats. Canyon Frady led your Eagles with 9. All 9 of those points coming off of three-pointers. For Clarkrange, it was Beatty leading the team with 8. But overall, this has been a very low-scoring defensive game where no team can seem to break the stalemate. For the Eagles to win, looks as if they'll need to break that offensive stalemate, maybe by trying to slow down the offense. We've seen that the Eagles love throughout the season, every time, they love to try and go with fast-paced offense. They might try something new here, slow it down a little bit, or might double down and continue trying the breakneck offense. One important thing to do is continue to try and limit those mistakes. We've seen the Eagles make a lot of head-scratching mistakes at times. If they can limit those and play up to their potential, we know that this Eagles team is near impossible to beat. We'll go and get to talking about this second half action here as we'll see Clarkrange inbounds it, heaves it way over the top. Now searching around. Absolutely swarmed on defense. Eagles continuing to bring the pressure. Back and forth, back and forth. Tries to go underneath McCoy, gets it around. Gets it in the corner once again, this time they'll shoot. It'll roll out. Frady jumps high to get the rebound. Scoggins charging up the court, finds McCoy. Lewis over to McCoy. McCoy searching around, looks at Lewis, passes it to him. McCoy, Scoggins' shot is up, rolls off, put back, it goes. Eagles strike first in the second. Tipped up by Lewis. He fights for it, just can't get there. 5-on-4. Eagles will recover and maintain. Looking around. Gets inside, but tipped by Frady. Lewis charges now. Lewis over to McCoy. Scoggins in the corner, getting double teamed. In the mid-range, now back on that right corner. It goes! Eli Scoggins gets his first 3 of the game. Rifles it inside. Has to step out, surrounded by a combination of Lewis, Scoggins, and McCoy. Eagles spread their arms. And they'll walk. Eagles will take right back over. Great start for them. They've already accomplished what we talked about. They've seemed to have broken this offensive stalemate that was present through most of the first half. Gets it away to McCoy. 2 men to beat. He lays it in. Beautiful footwork. And gets it done is Canyon Frady. And Clarkrange, the Buffaloes, will call a timeout. Eagles sitting pretty, up by 9. Coach Sullivan always willing to work with his team and continue to improve, and finishing up on those last little details will be important and imperative as the Eagles and the Eaglettes enter their last 4-game stretch, including tonight, all at home. Should be a fun stretch as we continue out. But let's continue with that first part of that 4-game stretch. Absolutely swarmed by the Eagles defenders. Tries to put it up. McCoy says no thank you. Lewis rifles it over. Scoggins goes up. draws contact and will head to the line. Nice play by Scoggins there, charges in hard, but makes sure to be flexible enough to draw contact. Scoggins puts it up, rolls in easily. Double-digit lead for the Eagles. Can he make it 11? Puts it in. So now Clarkrange finds themselves down by 11. Not looking good. Eagles have come out of a cannon in the second half. Puts it up from 3, rolls off, and it'll stay Clarkrange ball. The Buffaloes searching desperately. Puts it in, down low, and he's gonna walk, trying to get through the tough defense from McCoy, unsuccessful. Lewis taking his time. They seem to have slowed down a little bit on that offensive pressure we talked about, opting rather for strategic strikes rather than all-out blows. Frady gets it over to McCoy. McCoy finds Frady once again. Frady's shot can't make the 4-3 happen for himself. But Lawson goes up strong. Lawson's just one of those guys that if you're a coach, you love him. He stays disciplined, he stays focused, and he always knows his role on the court. Shot is up from 3, and it will go easily. Just decides, hey, why not square up from 3? Makes it happen, brings the lead back down to 10. Frady. McCoy is going to take the 3. Rolls off the right side of the rim, but they'll commit the walk. So the Eagles will keep the ball. First foul committed. Excuse me. Eagles will take over. McCoy fighting through the contact, can't make it happen. Speeding down the court. Left side. And the effort from McCoy's enough to shake his will. Quick passes back and forth between the Eagles. Frady, he'll make his 4th 3 of the night. Kenyon Frady has 14 points, and 12 of those are off of 3s. And that's just one aspect of Kenyon Frady's game. He's well known for being electric beyond the arc. And sometimes he'll just absolutely take over the game with his arc, beyond the arc performances. Scoggins working in nicely, finds the easy lane and makes it happen. Gets underneath Lawson, goes around McCoy, fight for the ball. Eagles will keep it. Lofts it over, ball is tipped away, but Lewis takes it, keeps it in bounds, and it's tipped away from Lewis. Now fast break, but doesn't have any help. On that left side, gets past the defenders, looking inside, and it'll roll into the basket. Lead back down to 11. Frady takes his time. McCoy grabs it. Trying to spin through the contact. Frady, his 5th 3, could it be? No, but Lawson grabs it, puts it up. Can't make it happen. Speeding down the court, but he's facing a 2-on-1, and now the Eagles get some reinforcements. They'll have to wait. Eagles defense staying spread out, yet disciplined. Puts it up from the mid-range. No go. McCoy got from behind. Lofts it over to Scoggins. Scoggins makes some room. Puts it in. It's just too easy. 14-point lead for your Eagles. They're making it happen right now. Obviously, Coach Sullivan made some adjustments in the locker room, and whatever happened, they're working as the Eagles have come out dominant. Lowry, Grissom, Wheeler, and Sullivan will come into the game. Frady will stay. That's one thing about the Eagles that always be taken into account, the depth. Each player on the team can provide an interesting aspect that helps the team. As Wheeler's going to take the three, it goes in clean. Now the lead is 17, and if you're Clarkrange, all you can be thinking is, what happened? This game was a two-point game as we see the three put up. Shot is up, it will go. But just moments ago at halftime, this was a two-point game. The Eagles have turned it into a 15-point game. And that is what I'm talking about when I said that these Eagles are near impossible to stop when they get on a roll. When everything's clicking and they're doing what they want to do, you might as well get out of the way because these Eagles are not stopping for you. Eagles lead 48-33, under a minute in the third. This quarter has been quite clean from both sides. Only one foul committed between the two teams. So both teams will come out of the huddle. Lowry will go down to throw it in to Grissom. Very wise and experienced lineup here, all composed of juniors and seniors. Ball is tipped. Lowry recovers, gets the way back to Grissom. Grissom tries to find some room for his teammates. Wheeler way over to Lowry. Lowry immediately steps into action. Frady going in. Puts the moves on him. Just can't finish, but he gets his own rebound. Puts it up and makes it happen. 3-point play on the way. The Eagles have crossed the half-century mark, while Clarkrange is stuck in neutral. He makes the three-point play happen. Mooneyham checks into the game, and Frady will get a round of applause. Brilliant effort from him in that third quarter. Eagles defense steps up, but creates the hole down low. He stays disciplined, waits, and gets the contact drawn, and will head to the line. Provides a spark for the Clarkrange. Their first point scored in quite a while, to be honest. For the three-point play. The Buffaloes can't make it happen. Gets the rebound, tipped once again. And the Eagles will take it from the Buffaloes. Eagles acting fast, under 15 seconds left in this third quarter. Gonna try to get the last shot of the quarter. Grissom gets fouled. Third committed by Clarkrange. 6.3 seconds left. Eagles must act fast. Pass is intercepted. Wheeler on the defense. 2 seconds left. Got to shoot it fast. And just couldn't make it happen. Probably had some more time there to try and prepare a shot, but misread the clock. And your Eagles enter the fourth quarter with a 16-point lead after one of the best third quarters I've seen in quite a while. All the action you're seeing tonight is made possible by Ben Lomond TV. We must always thank them for their support. And we also like to thank the support of our sponsors once again. Kubota of McMinnville, Van Buren's local Kubota dealer. Equipment you can trust and service you deserve. A&H Custom Meat and Slaughter. We have lots of products ranging from hamburger meat to filet mignon. Come and see us. So the Eagles head back out. It'll be Lewis, Grissom, Wheeler, Lawson, and McCoy who will take the charge to start the fourth. Lewis sprints over left side, spinning around back and forth, putting on a footwork clinic. McCoy spins through it and gets fouled. Some disagreement there from the Clarkrange side. Third foul committed by Clarkrange in quick succession. Lewis gets free, but he'll pass it over to McCoy. McCoy rifles it over. Quick pass to Wheeler, who'll go up and just can't finish it. And it appears as if Wheeler committed the foul on that one. So, second foul for the Eagles in the second half. The Buffaloes need a spark. Goes inside, puts it up from the mid. Does not go as Lawson rifles down quickly. Grissom tries to spin out of it, gets trapped in the corner, gets rid of it to Wheeler. Nice awareness there. Grissom gonna go from the corner now. Goes over, but McCoy with the putback. Seven minutes left. We're trying to motion. Spins around McCoy, and McCoy's gonna land on him, and three-point play here. McCoy tried to stay disciplined, but he just managed to spin underneath him, and McCoy had no choice but to jump up and commit the foul. That is his first foul of the night. Three-point play happens for Clarkrange. Still a 15-point game. Wheeler fakes. Tried to spin out of trouble. Gets it away to Lawson. And that pass was intended for Lewis, but McCoy touched it, trying to think it was to him. Did not go the way. Nice deflection by Lawson. Heads up play from him. And McCoy's going to commit the walk. Tried to stop on a dime, but it's going to get called for. So they'll pass it back and forth. They're just trying to find anything in a desperate situation. Plants his feet, gets it away. Buffaloes three. So little by little, this gap is being whittled down as we see McCoy get up slowly. Grissom trying to spin away from all the contact. Lewis from the corner, can't make it happen. Grissom inside, can't make it happen. Third time will result in the penalty. And not a good sight there as McCoy manages to make it to the sideline. We'll hope and pray for him that he is, for his health and safety, as we'll see Lawson go up for the free throw. Hopefully McCoy is all right. A pivotal member of the Eagles team, has provided lots of success and in many ways served as a team captain. As we'll see Lawson go for his second here to make it a 14-point game. It goes. Buffalo sprinting fast. Rifling back and forth, back and forth. Just gonna put it up. The prayer doesn't go his way. Contact created. Heading to the line. Eagles need to watch. Slowly and slowly, this gap is being lowered. Eagles must stay disciplined to maintain. Takes his breath, shot is up, bounces off the front. The second to make it a 13-point game. A lot of that Eagles offensive powerhouse has slowed down in this fourth quarter of action. Only 4 points scored through 2.5 minutes of action. Lewis surveying the court. Decides to go left, has to try and spin back out of it. And he's going to get called for the foul. Tough defense there results in contact creation. Lewis searching once again. Starts into action. Contact created once again. Obviously not happy about that one. And that is the 7th foul committed by the Buffaloes, so Lewis will head to the line. A lot of disagreement there from the Buffalo side. And substitutions will be made. I believe, I may stand corrected, but I believe Bay fouled out of the game there, so that's where the confusion arrived. A lot of disagreement from the Clarkrange side, as we'll see Lewis put it up, bounces off the front, fight for the ball, does not go the Van Buren way. Left side looking way over to the right now, guarded by 2. Going in, despite Wheeler's efforts going over the top, can't make it happen. Lewis will take it. Lead down to 11. Eagles need to stay vigilant. Lewis trying to cross over. Puts it over to Frady. Scoggins barely gets rid of it. Lewis finds Frady. Frady, Wheeler's pass to Wheeler, connects, but he'll lose it. Fight for the ball. Buffalo's trying to stay vigilant. They've done a good job keeping their morale up despite the deficit they face. We'll see if they can try to close this down or if our Eagles will hold on to victory. Quick passes, efficient, passes it back out. 3-point opportunity created off the front. Scoggins searching, looking, and cries for the walk will fall on silent ears. No response from the referees on the walk. Frady over the top. Scoggins stays inside. And that's going to go to Clarkrange. Lots of frustration from the Clarkrange side of the court. Fight for the ball, Lewis. And the Eagles will win that. Under 4 minutes now until the end of this game. Lewis taking his time now, looks around. And Lewis getting harassed. Scoggins searching and gonna get called for the charge as one Buffalo went down hard. Coach Sullivan not pleased with his team on that one. Gap still at 11. Buffalo's unable to capitalize on the Eagles' mistakes. They're taking their time, still trying to control this game. And that one's just going to roll out, but they'll get the rebound. Puts it up. That one goes over. Wheeler fights for it. Foul is committed. And Ryan Wheeler will go down to take two. So Wheeler will try to extend this gap, put this game out of reach, and let his Eagles walk home with the victory. Puts it in cleanly. Can make it 13 here. That one will fall as well. Still only 6 points scored by the Eagles in this fourth. Same problem they had in the first half. Both teams had, as a matter of fact. Lack of scoring, as we see that ball will not go in, but the putback will. So gap back up to 11, 57-46. Lewis trying to take time off the clock, looking around. Scoggins searching, finds Wheeler unguarded, and just doesn't finish it. Fight for the ball does not go his way. Frustrations from the Eagles sideline. Buffaloes trying to make something happen, bring this gap to single digits. And that ball's tipped by Lewis. Lewis breaks free. Scoggins, the only man down, and creates contact. 3-point play on the way. Grissom will come in for Lawson. So Scoggins, to make it a 3-point play, makes it happen. Eagles up to 60. Gap back up to 14. We're just over 2 minutes to the conclusion of this game. Back and forth, they pass it. On the left side now. Gonna pass it back to the top. Has some room to work. Gonna go up over Frady. Clean and in. And Lewis calmly after that hard charge there from one of the Buffaloes. And Grissom, that ball just went sailing over him, just couldn't corral it. Although this game only has 1:41 until the end of it, you don't want to make mistakes like that because they can come back to haunt you if the cards don't fall your way. Fight for the ball. Back out, three-point shot to make it a single-digit game. Won't happen. Frady takes it. Frady crossing back and forth. Scoggins now over to Lewis. Frady taking his time. Scoggins kind of trapped, surrounded by three defenders. Absolutely trapped. And they're going to get called for the foul. So Scoggins will head to the line, and pretty much any points here should all but seal it. And that one's going to bounce off the front. Still, a make here should do it. Solden and Lowry check into the game. Great efforts from Lewis and Frady as they check out. Here's the second from Scoggins. That one will go in. 13-point game, just over a minute. This one should be all but in the books. The Buffaloes need to make something. Under a minute for Clarkrange. They need to move fast. Gonna take the three, puts it up. That one's gonna sail off. The Eagles are gonna take over. And it looks as if this victory is for them to claim. Hopefully it's the first victory of 4 as we close out with this home stretch. Scoggins looks around, gets it to Wheeler, down low, gets fouled, so he'll head to the line, and that's just icing on the cake. So Wheeler will make that one roll in. We'll see about the second, under 30 seconds. That one will go as well. 15-point game. Clarkrange needs a miracle. Just going to take their time, try to make any offense happen. They know that this game is pretty much over, so they might as well just try to work with what they can, try to generate some offense and recoup for their next game. But for your Eagles, they'll go home with a brilliant 63-50 game. At halftime, this game looked as if it was going to be a fight throughout, but a dominant third quarter from your Van Buren County Eagles sealed it away. Well, that's it for tonight, everybody. My name is Cade Simmons, and thank you to Ben Lohman and everyone on our team for making this broadcast possible. Tune in next time. Thank you.